Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Captain's Table. I am your host, Captain B-Nard, and today we have a Captain's Collection update video. So it occurred to me that it's actually been over 2 years at this point since I've done one of these, and since I have made quite a few additions to my collectibles in that time, I decided the time was now to go ahead and do an update. So we are going to be going through all of my collectibles here today just for fun. I will preface this video by saying that most of my collectibles are either Pokemon or pro wrestling related, as those are the two things that I am the biggest fan of, but there's also some other neat stuff in there that you guys might find interesting. So having said that, we're going to go ahead and just get started with the collection. And we're going to start off the same way we did last time by taking a look at my Two-Face prop coin from the Dark Knight movie. I'm not a huge DC fan, but I do quite like this thing. I think it's a pretty cool piece of memorabilia, and we'll flip it over so you guys can see there is the defaced side of the coin on the other side. So it's a pretty cool thing, I think. So yeah. Kicking things off the same way, as there's actually going to be another coin in this collection this time around, and that is going to be, of course, a Superhuman collectible coin right here. For those of you who don't know Superhuman, he is a YouTuber, he is a stuntman, and he produces some pretty hilarious content. If you're into extremely lowbrow humor that plays to the lowest common denominator, definitely give him a look. He always makes me laugh. But yeah, we'll flip this guy over as well. So yeah, you can see that's his collectible coin right there. And keeping in that same line, we also have some Superhuman collectible trading cards here. They came with the coin. Kind of funny stuff. If you know who he is, then you'll think it's funny. If you don't, maybe not. But there's a few different trading cards that are done in the style of the old school Pokemon cards, as you can see, which is pretty funny. There's another one here that is initialed by him, so kind of funny. And then there's going to be another one there, all for humor. And then last one is, of course, the energy card, because you can't have a trading card without an energy card, right? Of course. So there's that. Pretty funny stuff. But moving along, that is going to take us to some Pokeballs here, getting into the Pokemon aspect of the collection, which, as I said, going to make up a lot of the collection. So there's a Pokeball. We also have a Master Ball. We saw that before, I believe. And then we also have this, which is something that I got as a Christmas present from my girlfriend. This is actually going to be a little cube that has little caricatures of some of my favorite Pokemon in it. It is kind of 3D, which is neat. So there you guys can see it's got, of course, Goodra, Scizor, Pidgeot, Arcanine, Jolteon, and Gastrodon. So that is what it looks like from the front. So it's a pretty cool little thing, I think. And that's it from the top, of course. But moving along, we're going to come to some keychains. This is a Duskmane and Dawn Wings Necrozma keychains. These came with the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Special Edition that I purchased new many years ago for the DS, obviously. Pretty neat. And we're also going to have a Darkrai pin. We saw that before as well, but that is kind of neat too. I think Darkrai is a pretty neat Pokemon, so there's that. And then, of course, some of my personal favorites we're going to come to are going to be a set of the original Pokemon League badges. These are just a collector's pin set here, and they are pretty cool, pretty detailed, I think, in a nice display box as well. Because, of course, the original 8 badges are the only ones that matter, as everybody knows. So those are pretty nice, I think. And then additionally, we also have another set of 8 badges here, the Kanto badges, and these ones are actually going to be official Pokemon League badges from Wizards back in the day, circa like late 90s, early 2000s. So these are pretty neat. These were the Pokemon badges that you actually had to win by playing the trading card game, although all of these except the Thunder badge I did not win. As is the case with most of these collectibles. I just bought them either in person or online. But the Thunder badge, I do remember I actually did win in a game from my cousin back probably like 25 years ago at this point. So little moment of pride there for me. But moving along, we're going to come to some plushes. And of course, we have Evolution plushes here. So we're going to have, of course, there's Eevee, and they're all going to kind of be smushed together because some of them don't stand on their own very well. So we have Eevee, we have Jolteon, as you can see. We have Flareon, we have Umbreon, we have Leafeon, we have Glaceon, and we have Sylveon. So those are the ones that I currently have. I know it is not a complete set. I know I'm missing a couple. But I've been very slowly, as I have told you guys, I've been very slowly collecting the Evolution plushies. It's hard for me to kind of find ones that I like because, as you guys probably will know, there's like a million different ones of these. Yeah, so finding ones that I actually really like are kind of difficult. Like styles that I like are kind of difficult. But yeah, I've been lazily collecting these over the years, and I'm only 2 away from having the full set. So we're getting there. And then, of course, we're going to move on to a plush Pokeball here as well. There it is, as you can see. And then we have a couple other collectible plushies that are going to include Grogu / the Child from Star Wars. Of course, we've seen him before as well. There he is. And then, of course, we're also going to have a bootleg version of the Fortnite Llama right here, plushie. This is something that I actually won on the boardwalk when I was on vacation a couple of years ago. But I think it's kind of neat, actually. It's kind of a neat thing. And then we're also going to have this is an official Fortnite ammo box here that, again, my girlfriend got for me because I am pretty big into Fortnite as well. Yeah. So moving along, we're going to come to some WWE merchandise here, and that is going to be, first I want to go over collectible side plates with you guys. So I have quite a few of the interchangeable side plates for the championship belts, the replicas. And so as you can see here, I have Eddie Guerrero. The one on the side here is actually the default side plate for the WWE championship. And then we're also going to have, this is something I've got more recently, an Undertaker side plate on the left, and then the other default side plate for the WWE Championship on the right. And over here, we are going to have Sami Zayn side plate. This is the first one. I believe he has 2 different ones now, but this is the first Sami Zayn side plate. And then, of course, the default side plate for the newer WWE Intercontinental Championship there in the box on the left. And then moving to the back here, we're going to have on the left-hand side a Seth Rollins side plate. This is the second Seth Rollins side plate, I believe. He's had 2, and this is the newer one. And then on the right-hand side, of course, the other default Intercontinental Championship side plate. And over here, we are going to have Bobby Lashley side plate. And then on this side, we're going to have, that is the default side plate for the new WWE United States Championship replica. as you can see. And finally, moving into the back, we are going to have, this is something we've seen before as well, I've had for a while. On the left-hand side, the AJ Styles side plate. And on the right-hand side, of course, the other default side plate for the United States Championship. So, and we're right back to square one here. The table is full of those collectibles, as you can see. There they all are. That's what I got. Well, at least part of it anyway. And now we are going to move on to the championship belts. So these are all, or mostly, or at least this section anyway, is going to be stuff that you guys have seen before. But I have 8 toy replicas, which we'll take a look at first here. These are toy championship replicas that I got from when I was a kid, that I still have, still in good shape, I would say. But we'll start things off by looking at the WWF European Championship. These are all going to be plastic plates on foam straps. I will say I am pretty impressed at how these have withstood the test of time, because some of these are upwards of 25 years old. So they've certainly withstood the test of time here. But this one's kind of interesting because it's the only one that I still have that has the old WWF logo on it before they changed over to WWE, which I think is pretty neat. Then, of course, we're going to have the old school undisputed WWE Championship. Pretty nice. And then we're going to have the WWE Cruiserweight Championship, the old school one from back in the 2000s as well. And then we're going to have, of course, the WWE United States Championship, the old one. Probably my favorite title design of all time, I would say. And then, of course, we're going to have the Ruthless Aggression Era World Tag Team Championship / Raw Tag Team Championship, of course, from back in the 2000s as well. And then, of course, the SmackDown Ruthless Aggression Tag Team Championship as well / WWE Tag Team Championship from back in that same time period. And then, of course, we are going to have the old school Hardcore Championship. This is like a Legends version of the WWE Hardcore Championship. One of the most unique title designs of all time. For those of you who are wrestling fans, you'll know. Retired back in 2002, I believe. But then they came out with like a Legends version of the title, which that's what this is. And then finally, of course, we have the WWE Championship Spinner Edition from that same time period as well. Still spins, actually, as you can see. Still spins, which is nice. But yeah, pretty cool. And those are the old school toy replica championship titles that I have. Same as before. I don't plan on really changing this at all. Changing these at all. These are kind of just like left over from when I was a kid. But yeah, definitely don't plan on really changing anything as far as these go. And so that will bring us finally to, of course, our official authentic WWE Championship replica titles. These are metal plates on simulated leather straps. So these are the pinnacle of replica championship belts. Pretty nice, pretty cool if I do say so myself. But we're just going to go over them once again here. Not a ton has changed, but a little bit. But yeah, we'll start off obviously with the original WWE United States Championship here. Of course, with custom John Cena nameplate. Again, probably my favorite championship belt design of all time is this thing right here. Really, really, really like it a lot. Doesn't get any better than this for me. But then, of course, we have the old school WWE Intercontinental Championship, the white strap version, of course, with the gold tip, obviously. And, you know, the extra side plate, WWE Intercontinental side plate there. And then, of course, we have the reflection of me, but also we have the old school WWE World Heavyweight Championship from back in the 2000s / early 2010s. Of course, with custom Randy Orton nameplate, as you can see. Very nice title. The big gold belt, as it were, one of the most popular title designs of all time. And moving right along, we have our newer WWE Championship belt. Of course, it's got the gold tip. And of course, it has, at least I anyway, have one Eddie Guerrero and one Undertaker side plate on this thing. Very, very nice title. The network logo title, as it's called. All of these are, I think, or I wouldn't have spent money on them, obviously, if I didn't think they were nice. But there you have that one. And then moving along, rounding the corner, we have, of course, the SmackDown Tag Team Championship blue strap version. There, as you can see. The newer one, although not the newest one anymore. And next up, of course, we have the newer Intercontinental Championship with that custom belt tip there, as the new titles have. And as you can see, of course, we have one Sami Zayn and one Seth Rollins side plate on this thing. I just kind of put the side plates on the titles that I think they fit, or what makes sense to me. And then finally, the newest addition to the collection is going to be the new WWE United States Championship. Once again, with that newer belt tip on there. Pretty cool, pretty interesting. And on this one, of course, you can see I'm going to have one Bobby Lashley and one AJ Styles side plate. And so, yeah, well, I didn't initially like this title very much. It has really grown on me to the point that I actually ended up getting one, so... But yeah, there you have it. There's the collection all hung up on my wall, as you can see, of the official, authentic WWE Championship replicas. There's 7 of those, as you can see. So yeah, that is pretty much going to do it for this one, guys. I just wanted to make this video to showcase my collections for you guys. Thought it would be fun to give you guys all the updates for all the newer stuff that I added to the collection since last time I did one of these. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this one. So thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new videos in the future. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.